Alex is going to make improvements. He will prioritize his tasks and organize his time more efficiently.
Patricia is taking a personality test in the Career Center on Tuesday. Then she is going to meet with a career advisor.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, officer. What's the problem?
May I have your license and registration, please?
Of course. Could I ask why you stopped me?
Well, ma'am, do you know what the speed limit is?
It's 45, officer. I wasn't speeding. I know I was doing just under 45.
Do you know that this is a school zone?
I'm sorry, what?
This is a school zone, ma'am. The speed limit is 25, not 45.
But I just saw a sign. It said 45.
That was several blocks back, ma'am. This is a school zone, and the speed limit is 25.
A school zone? What do you mean?
A school zone is any street that borders the grounds of a school, or where kids usually cross the street on their way to school. There are signs all over.
I'm sorry, but I didn't see them. I don't normally drive this way, and I don't understand how I could have known that there was a school here.
I understand that, ma'am, but it's every driver's responsibility to know the traffic laws. Now, if you'll just give me a minute, I'll be right back with your license and registration. Okay, ma'am. I'm going to give you a citation for speeding in a school zone.
But, officer, I already explained that I didn't know it was a...
Ma'am, I'm sorry about that, but you really need to pay closer attention to the signs, especially in areas you're not familiar with. I clocked you at 43, and the speed limit is 25. Luckily, the kids are in class now, but...
Officer, this isn't fair.
Ma'am, I'm going to ask you nicely not to argue with me. I noticed that you're also missing a headlight, and you don't have your seatbelt on either. I can give you a ticket for those violations or just a warning.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I don't mean to argue.
If you disagree with this citation, it's your right to fight it in court. All of that information is on the ticket. You can also call the number listed there.
Okay. Thank you, officer.
Have a nice day. And please, ma'am, be more careful about the speed limit. If there were children around, it could have been much worse than just a ticket.
Okay. Thank you, officer.
I'm tired of just sitting here.
Relax. I'm sure that the flight will depart within a few minutes. Have you been able to find an apartment yet?
It's difficult to find affordable housing in New York.
Today's lecture is on the difference between the two literary styles of realism and naturalism. These two styles have in common a faithfulness to actual experience and a mistrust of idealism. Although they do have several similarities, realism and naturalism should be clearly differentiated. The realist objectively reports on events, with the accuracy of the description as the prime motive. The naturalist, on the other hand, has more of a philosophic bent. Naturalist writings express the writer's philosophy that human actions are determined by natural laws, such as heredity and environment.
Carlos is in the business program at the community college. He is taking accounting and business management. Rebecca, his wife, also attends the community college. She is in the nursing program. This semester she is studying medical assisting skills, and she is also taking Introduction to Healthcare online. Anna is a high school student, but she is already thinking about college. She is looking into early childhood education, restaurant management, and hotel and hospitality. Louis is in middle school, but he likes to fix things. He is looking through two books, one about electrical work and one about air conditioning science. Paulo is in elementary school, but he really likes cars and computers. He is looking at the pictures in a book about auto body repair. He also has a book about computer programming.